Sports Arena. It's Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Miller's Meister Brown. Tastes as good as Budweiser at a better price. By Marv Tonkin's Metro Mitsubishi, 118th in Northeast Halsey, and Marv Tonkin Ford, 122nd in Northeast Halsey. And by Tom Peterson's with two great stores at 82nd and Southeast Foster Road. Hello, everybody. I'm Don Cost, your host for Portland Wrestling. My partner, Dutch Savage, will be here very shortly. What an evening we've got for you tonight. Playboy Buddy Rose, his brand new partner, the Dynamite Kid, going to be taking on Billy Jack and Kurt Hennig in a team match, and we're going to have some very interesting news for you about that particular match later on. We'll be right back with all the action after this timeout. Right now, you see Rip Oliver and the Assassin. Actually, it's the Assassin that's going to be taking on Al Madril. And Don Owen is going to be taking on the microphone right here.
First event this evening will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 242 pounds, the Assassin. His opponent in this corner, 238 pounds from Los Angeles, Al Madril. Referee, Sandy Barr.
What a way to get things started for a Saturday night of action. Al Madril and the Assassin, one half of the tag team champions for the Pacific Northwest. Al Madril, very, very popular young man. I don't know how young he is. I know he's certainly a veteran of the professional wrestling wars, affectionately referred to as Super Max, and he is exactly that, super guy. Referee Sandy Barr, we're about to get things going here. Dutch Savage will be with us, as they say, momentarily. Sandy Barr checking the Assassin's hood. Make sure there's nothing in there. There's nothing personal. By the way, there is still, I understand, a $2,500 bounty on the hood of the Assassin. I don't know what all that's about. The Assassin, going back to his full body tights there, he had been wearing a trimmer uniform. Now the crowd really getting on the Assassin now. When I say trimmer, I meant short sleeves and not for the hot summer months. Things have definitely cooled off, so he's back to his old wearing apparel. Another arm drag by the Assassin. He's very good at that. Anyway, the Assassin, very powerful man. And as you've seen the past couple of 3 weeks, he's a very powerfully built body under that black cloth there. Oh, look at, how about that? Arm drag Al Madril style. That was a combination of a number of things there. Madril says, come on, get up. Good crowd on hand for this Rose Festival Saturday night at the Portland Sports Arena. Oh, there's a knee into the midsection by the Assassin. Side headlock applied. Doing a little grinding on that. There's a whip into the ropes. Oh, shoulder tackle coming off the ropes by the Assassin. Oh, he caught him right in midair, body slam. Look at that. Oh, super arm drags by the Super Max. The Assassin dragged himself out of the ring there, and I think things over. Well, we've got some exciting news to pass along your way. Hope you're paying close attention. First thing is that next Saturday night is going to be free kids night. Kids will get in free, but accompanied by a paid adult. That's it. I hope you have your calendar marked for next Tuesday, June 14th. I'll tell you more about that. Got a lot of news about the Dynamite Kid coming up for you, too. Oh, twisting away on that arm bar and flips him over. Kickoff by the Assassin. Another arm drag by Al Madril into a kneeling arm bar. Yeah, he's got the crowd. He's really got the crowd behind him. Crowd loves Al Madril. Wasn't too much. How about that one? Wasn't too many years ago when Al Madril was the Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion. Up and down. That has to smart the Assassin, having his arm about torn off like that, and having his arm used as the leverage in which his entire body is airborne. Al Madril, the standing arm bar in the Assassin, got that locked in there pretty good, too. There's a couple of right hands by the Assassin. Whip into the ropes and shoulder tackle, and look at... Oh, beautiful footwork by Madril, and another arm drag into that kneeling arm bar. And isn't this where we came in? Boy, that is some fast professional wrestling action, my friend. I want to give you coming down on the left arm of the Assassin. I want to give you a reminder of that Elvis Presley show coming up at the Portland Sports Arena on Friday, June 24th. 2 hours of movies of the legend Presley and a 1 hour of band music. This is the first time ever in the Pacific Northwest. You can call 289-4222 for information. Tickets are on sale every Saturday and Sunday until showtime on June 24th. And you get your tickets, I understand, at the concession stands right here at the Portland Sports Arena. That's something for all Elvis Presley fans. You won't want to miss that. Madril back to that standing arm bar now on that left arm of the Assassin. Now you can see he's bearing down on that. Don't go away. We have got so much action for you tonight. Super main event. All these are main events as far as I'm concerned. Another good move by Al Madril into the kneeling arm bar now with the Assassin. Pretty soon, your arm, whichever one happens to be that they're working on, has got to become numb through pain and just the fact that you've had all that circulation cut off. Oh, headbutt it. And midsection of Al Madril right against that turnbuckle, too. There's the left knee. Oh. The Assassin delivering a little punishment to Al Madril. Got a 1.5 count on that one. Standing bear hug. That's one of the Assassin's favorite holds right there. Standing bear hug. Got it down low, forcing the air out of the diaphragm. Right out of the lungs. It's painful, and it can be immobilizing, too. Now you can see that Madril's going for the hood of the Assassin. And the Assassin rakes right across Madril's face. He looks like he got the lacing undone in the back of the Assassin's hood. Now he's going up to the second rope, coming down on Madril's back. Two-handed smash. Now he's going to go for a body slam. Or An atomic drop. What's it going to be? Ah. 1, 2. Madrill, you see what happened there? Madrill pounded, slapped the assassin on the back, and he thought it was the referee. Oh, mid-ring collision. Madrill going for, he's going for the hood. Madrill is going for the assassin's hood. That's $2,500 if he can get that thing off. The referee has to try to prevent that. There's a left knee that puts Madrill out onto the concrete almost.
Hi, Don.
Oh, howdy, Dutch.
Is this thing on?
It's on. You bet it's on.
Hi, folks. You're probably asking me, who is that good-looking blonde I came in here with tonight?
I was about to ask you that. I didn't know if I should, though.
Pretty interesting.
Yes, she is.
The brunette, too, right?
Yes. Yeah. Boy, you came here in style tonight, Dutch.
Our sponsor got the front row seat. He's right there with him, old Tom.
Yeah, Tom's got a big smile on his face.
Hey, after a while, we get a camera turned around there.
Well,
Al Madrill and the Assassin. What a lead-off match. My goodness gracious.
We've had plenty of action on this one. Oh, left hand right into the breadbasket of the Assassin. Madrill's going for that hood again. He's got that thing untied in the back.
He's got the back of
it.
He's got the back. Oh, he's almost got the mask off. That's $2,500 if he can do it. The Assassin tries to over the top rope.
The Assassin missed with a haymaker. And he
Madrill stepped outside and ran right smack dab into a right hand by the Assassin. Now the Assassin's going to go to work on him.
Oh, yeah, he's got his throat down on that second ring, and that's it. That's it. I don't know if we ran out of time or if he's
That's a disqualification. You betcha.
Well, that's one way to break him up. Barr went for the hood himself.
You got it. Referee Sandy Barr disqualifies the Assassin, raises Al Madrill's hand.
The Assassin has been disqualified. Al Madrill, winner of our first match tonight by disqualification over the Assassin. Now, what's Madrill going to do? He's going to... Oh, he's got Sandy Barr wrapped up in the corner there. He wants the Assassin one-on-one with no holds barred. The Assassin very, very shrewdly and smartly got out of there. Again, Al Madrill, winner by disqualification over the Assassin in our first match tonight.
Okay.
Oh, we got plenty of action going on here and all over the entire Pacific Northwest. And it's time now for us to tell you about some of that action.
Going to do the menu board. Look at here. Tomorrow, Vancouver, Washington, Evergreen High School Gymnasium.
Cage match.
There's going to be a super big cage match over there. Then Monday, we're going to take a day off for a change. Tuesday night, Portland special. Don Owen has one of the biggest bouts of the year planned here. This one should probably go out to the Expo Center, but it's going to be a big one. You better get down here early, folks. 289-4222 for your tickets. Wednesday night, Seattle, there's a great big match up there. Thursday night, Salem, at the Grand Theater. Friday night, Eugene, the Lane County Fairgrounds. Saturday night, Portland. And Sunday afternoon, next Sunday afternoon, not tomorrow, but next Sunday afternoon, we go to Winlock, Washington, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then to Tacoma, Washington, 8 o'clock that night.
A lot of action. Well, we'll be back with more action, too. After this timeout, don't
They
you dare
snuck a camera.
go
I didn't
away.
know they were watching me on
Hey,
camera.
there are sneaks. You bet.
Washington, Evergreen High School Gym, 8 p.m. There's a big cage match over there. Monday night, we're off. Tuesday night, the big Portland special. Don Owen has a gangbuster match planned. Wednesday night, Seattle. Thursday night, Salem at the Grand Theater. Friday night, Eugene, Oregon. Saturday night, Portland again. Next Sunday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we're in Winlock, Washington. 8 p.m. that night, we're in Tacoma, Washington. Then further down the road, following Tuesday, 2 weeks tonight, Klamath Falls, Oregon, and Medford, Oregon. There's lots of shows planned for the Pacific Northwest. My sponsor is sitting over there, Tom Peterson. And Tommy was saying, who's that lovely blonde you brought in here on your arm tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in my life, I haven't seen this young lady since she was 8 months old, and we've been reunited after 24 years of absence. This is my daughter, Charlotte Jones. And she'll be here with us all day tomorrow, and Tom's trying to give her a teddy bear over there. So anyway, we were looking for the big Portland special this coming Tuesday night. And Don, back to you before I get too choked and I can't talk.
Hey, that's super. Congratulations. What a lovely young lady. And we will be back with more interviews and more wrestling action after this commercial timeout. Don't you dare go away.
Even at Tom Peterson's, where fine quality at low price.
Ferris, and here's Don Owen to tell us all about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 244 pounds from Portland, Scott Ferris. His opponent in this corner, 245 pounds, also from Portland, Jesse Barr.
Don't feel bad, Scott. Don forgets my name, too. Dutch forgets my name. Scott Ferris. Jesse Barr. Son of referee Sandy Barr in there. A couple of young Portland products.
You look at that TV main event?
Yes, I did. We've been talking about that. Oh, did you hear that bell? Going right to work there, Jesse Barr. Scott Ferris. Trying to turn that into a hammerlock. Couldn't do it. Brought him down. Yes, that main event. Team match. Tag team match. The Playboy got his partner that he wanted, Dynamite Kid. They're going to go against Kurt Hennig and Billy Jack. That should really be some kind of a match. Well, we've got some other great matches, too, that unfortunately you won't see on Portland television. So you got to be down here to see all the action down at the Portland Sports Arena every Saturday night. Jesse Barr trying to headstand out of that, and he did. Good move by Jesse Barr. Look at the bodies on these guys. That should be illegal.
I remember when Jesse Barr was 16, 17 years old, high school champion. Quite a fabulous amateur high school wrestler. Went back east to the Nationals, the AAU. And tall and thin and slender.
Tall, thin and slender.
His father got him a break. He broke into as a professional and went back east for 2 or 3 years. He comes back here. He's twice the size of his normal self 3 years ago. He's 250. Wears a size 15 boot.
Well,
and he's an extremely strong young man.
I'll be most interested to see your son Mark in about another 6 months, because it wasn't that long ago when he was tall, slender, and he ain't anymore.
He's been working out both in the ring and on the mat extremely hard. There's a fireman's carry takedown by Scott Ferris on Jesse Barr. Jesse Barr in the red, white, and blue trunks, in case you just joined us. USA on his boots. Scott Ferris in the purple. And he's picked up quite a lot of weight. He's up to about 225 right now, and working out extremely hard. He's broadening out. Jesse's doing a number on him. He's really looking after him.
You say he was doing the other day bench pressing 228 or something like that?
Well, he's just starting out. He's never lifted weights before, and he did 235 today.
Jesse's just starting out.
No, Mark's just starting out. Jesse's way up there already.
Oh, I know.
And he gets around the caliber of Rip Oliver and those other guys that go up to 400 pounds. He'll be ready. Not to mention his amateur background. Arm drag by Scott Ferris. Good-looking arm drag. Snuck that right in. Did a low wrist on Jesse on that. Rolled him up. Jesse's trying to shake Scott off that arm. He's having a problem doing it.
These two men pretty evenly matched. Both very powerful. And both young and both getting a little experience under their belts.
There's a standing monkey flip. Look out. He almost landed right on Barr. Beautiful move by Jesse. Took him straight up in the air. Had enough presence of mind to get his body out from under him. He almost landed on him, Ferris did.
Scott Ferris a little upset. Top wrist lock.
And a trip takedown by Jesse. That negated that top wrist lock by Ferris.
Did you see what's going to be happening next Tuesday on the 14th?
Tell me about it.
Well, you told the folks a little bit about it a little bit ago, but you know, Buddy Rose says that he claims he did win the Northwest title from Kurt Hennig a couple of weeks ago.
Extremely close.
Yeah, referee reversed the decision, so they're going to have that shot Tuesday. Kurt Hennig and Buddy Rose title shot. Not only that,
Kurt's going to put up the belt again?
another shot.
How did Rose work that?
Who knows? How do you get Dynamite Kid? They're gonna have a second big grudge match between Rip Oliver and Billy Jack that same night.
Rose and Hennig for the title.
Yep.
Billy Jack and Oliver.
Yep.
Going at it.
Grudge match.
And a Dynamite Kid on the card.
That, my friend, that's a card that would be the top card any place in the world right now.
You're kidding me. Oliver and Billy Jack and Kurt Hennig, and the title alone in itself will sell out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And Dynamite Kid, well, you know how Rose got him.
Yeah.
Lots of bucks, money. See that Cadillac that he drives?
No, I didn't.
There's a reversal by Scott Ferris. Got out of that headlock and took it into a hammerlock on Jesse Barr. Jesse Barr trying to get up to his feet, take some of that leverage away from Scott. Scott going in over top now. He's in a bad position. Jesse could scoop him on this one or go for the legs, either one. He did. Leg trip, took him down. Scissor in that left leg. Yeah, Buddy Rose has one of a kind Cadillac. I think they made about 100 of them, but there's only this one series that they made for the entire world. You ought to see that machine.
All right.
Fantastic. Gorgeous thing. I couldn't believe it.
Well, look what he's got wrapped up in just his robe.
Well, the car only cost 40 grand. That's why they call him Playboy. Playboy thinks money is manure, you see. You got to spread it around to watch things grow.
Yeah.
You can take a look at the stable we've got back there. It's like a stable of thoroughbreds. Alma Drill, Rip Oliver, The Assassin, Stan Stasiak, Ron Ritchie, Brian Adidas. My goodness. The Samoans, Scott Ferris, young Jesse Barr. The Dynamite Kid. Do you know how long it's taken us to get that man?
Well, I know you've been working on that.
We wanted him. We couldn't afford him. And Rose goes in the back door, takes he takes a pen with him and a checkbook, and zap. He did what we couldn't do.
Yeah.
And we wanted. Well, he did us a favor, you see, because we didn't have to spend our money.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize that. Don't anybody tell him either.
Won't breathe a word. Well, money not only talks, but in some cases it absolutely screams.
This is a good scientific match. Gives us time to chew the fat a while. I like a match like this. You can follow the action. There's no dirty holes or anything misleading in it. It's complete one-on-oneness. This scuttlebutt between Rose getting his partner and Oliver keeping the Assassin, the Army doing their thing and Rose doing their thing, and the kissy-kissy, lovey-lovey way in which they're doing it. Baloney.
Yeah.
That's a little shell that goes in the sea.
Right.
You've heard that before. There's a drop kick missed by Scott Ferris. All Jesse did was take one step backwards. That's just like a boxer throwing a right hand. One step backwards out of the way. Scott hit on his right hip, excuse me.
A good move by...
The more I hear of those four guys going around patting each other on the back and telling them, you're great, you do your thing. Oh, you're great, you do your thing. The more skepticism grows in my mind, and I'm quite sure the fans aren't falling for everything they hear. It's like believing everything government tells you.
Well,
The bottom all of that is.
I don't know if you heard this or not, Dutch, but, you know, we're talking about all that, the niceties.
Oh, look out. Look out. Scott ducked out of the way 2 times, tried it again. Jesse got hung up on the rope. Scott tried.
Boy, a lot of action there.
My goodness.
Not all
That
the
was
plan.
should I, or shouldn't I? And Scott paid the price on that one. He hit on his back. Uh-oh, Jesse coming. Whoa.
I think he's going to help him.
That's exactly what he's going to do. I've seen Jesse do this before. He doesn't like seeing anybody hurt. Ferris giving him some static. Jesse trying to be a gentleman. Look at this.
Yeah.
There you go. Now that's what the business is all about. A little sportsmanship, a little chivalry there. There you go. That's better.
Yeah, the crowd appreciates good sportsmanship.
Sorry to interrupt you, Don. Go ahead.
Well, here's a little bit of news here for you. The winner of tonight's team match between the Dynamite Kid and Rose and Kurt Hennig and Billy Jack. The winner is going to go next Saturday night, Dutch. Again.
That's kids free night, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Oh yeah, kids. Oh yeah, kids free. Yeah, right.
Saturday's
right.
kids free. Well, who?
Yeah.
The Dynamite Kid or Buddy Rose or Billy Jack? Who's the other one?
Billy Jack, Kurt Hennig. One of that team. The winner of this team that's going to be battling tonight is going to go against the Assassin and Rip Oliver for the title next Saturday night, and we're going to have it right here.
We're having.
I'm hitting you with all kinds of.
Hennig and Rose Tuesday night for the title. Oliver and Billy Jack in a single match, and the winner of the main event, TV main event tonight.
That's right.
Is going to be on next Saturday here.
Yep.
Whoever wins at Rose or the Dynamite or Hennig or Oliver or you got me confused.
Okay, it's going to be
Hennig or Billy Jack in the tag match night goes against the champs.
That's right.
Next Saturday night.
Next Saturday night.
And kids are free.
And kids are free.
I don't know whether Don's a glutton for punishment or what. That'll sell out. He's going to let all these people in free.
Oh, this place is going to be jumping.
Rocking and rolling. There's a hip lock, hard hip lock by Jesse Barr. Trying for a figure four, didn't get it quite on him. Scott Ferris kicks out. Jesse comes up into an arm bar. Reversal by Scott Ferris. Almost fell down. Need some rosin on those shoes. There's another reversal. Roll out by Ferris. Sit down by Jesse Barr. Thank you very much, Mr. Koss, for coming up the other day on the 9th of June, which was my birthday, and bringing me that neat birthday gift.
Oh. I thought you were going to wear it tonight.
Well, I was, but I'm so shook up from what just happened. Can you imagine that, ladies and gentlemen? And I haven't seen my daughter Charlotte in her previous marriage. I admit this freely, since she was 8 months old. And she's been looking, and so have I.
What a birthday present that was. Huh?
And she came in yesterday from Sacramento. I found her.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't she beautiful?
She is. What a beautiful young lady.
So if I make some mistakes tonight, you people have to forgive me.
Well, and sitting next to her is your beautiful wife, Willa. Boy, I tell you, you're
and sitting next to them is my beautiful sponsor, Tom Peterson.
Tom Peterson, that's right.
Or Don Owens is sponsor. This is Don's show. And right now we're having a beautiful scientific match. Jesse Barr with the advantage on a figure four-arm scissors on Scott Ferris. Scott Ferris bridging up, trying for a pin. I don't think he can get Jesse down from that position. Jesse's too smart for that. Scott's going to try to reverse it and roll up and pick him up. You see how those arms are locked in there?
Yeah, he's got
him. Try. That's a painful move because Jesse's got him hooked pretty good. You can get him up, but it takes. You get the pain there. He flips him over with it.
Oh, he's
got it cinched in there. Look how Ferris's arm, the circulation's been cut off in it already. You see how it's figure forward? Take a look at it. Jesse's legs are in a number 4. He's got his hand through the elbow socket. He's got the other arm stuck in it. There's a time limit draw, ladies and gentlemen.
He's run out of time.
Beautiful match.
You bet. Exciting match for the crowd, for everybody. And Jesse Barr and Scott Ferris battling to a draw in our second match. We'll be back with the main event right after this timeout.
How would you like to get a special deal just because you're watching television right now? Well, you can with Marv Tonkin Ford's Wrestling Specials. These cars have been discounted below our normal sale prices and will only be announced on Saturday Night Wrestling. Here's this week's specials.
A 1971 Cadillac Coupe de Ville, loaded luxury car, only $999. A 1971 Ford F-250 pickup, V8 automatic, auxiliary tanks, a real workhorse, $1599. 1977 Pinto 3-door hatchback, sharp car with factory sunroof, only $1699. A 77 Volkswagen Rabbit Deluxe 2-door hatchback, 4-speed, just $1899. A 74 Mazda Sharp mini pickup with 4-speed and roll bar and a low price of $1199.
These prices will only last until 6 p.m. Monday, and you won't see or hear about them anywhere else.
But only at Marv Tonkin Ford, so don't miss it.
It's it just for Dad. What day? The 19th of June, Father's Day. The teddy bear chair, and it comes with a teddy bear. It's the softest, plushest chair, recliner you'd ever want. Here's another great buy just for Dad. AC DC color. How much? $299. Comes with the AC and the DC cord, the brand name Philco. How much? $299. Great for campers, motorhomes, and it's just for Dad, for Dad's Day.
Things We Hate by the Stuntmen's Association.
We hate getting paid less than the stars.
And we hate the way
We drop into bars.
and we hate retakes.
But we love Pepsi Light. Refreshing Pepsi Light. That little touch of lemon makes it taste so right.
Yeah, we really hate retakes.
So we love Pepsi Light.
Pepsi Light. It's 1 calorie men love.
Pepsi Light.
Now, cure itching, burning athlete's foot with Desenex. Desenex kills all 3 types of athlete's foot fungus. Desenex cures athlete's foot.
Spreading his wealth around, Playboy Buddy Rose, as you know, makes many investments. He's invested in softball, in cars, in stocks and bonds. One of his latest investments here, the Dynamite Kid. Playboy Buddy Rose.
Check it out. My first investment this year was my own softball team, their own uniforms, Playboy, Sassy's, Chassie's, Buddies. Look at all the teams that were in the tournament last week, and the first tournament that I entered them in. We won first place, as Don Cox can tell you. He was there, and we won the championship because of my investment. And speaking of investment, the Playboy invested in a wrestler, the greatest wrestler to come into the Northwest in many years. And his name is Dynamite Kid. Now let me tell you something. Get the camera on Dynamite Kid. This man stands 5 feet, 10.5 inches tall, weighs 225 pounds of muscle. And Billy Jack, take a look at the body. You know this guy. You ran into him in Calgary. This guy can bench press as much as you. And another thing, Kurt Hennig, you take a look at him. You know, you think you're the only man that can drop kick across that ring? Let me tell you something, Kurt Hennig. This man can drop kick off the top rope across the ring, too. Not only can do that, you think Jimmy Snuka can fly? This guy invented wings, too. And this guy can fly across that ring like you see nobody fly. So, I invested in this guy. And Rip Oliver and the Clan, I know you offered a lot of money to this man, but money talks, and I offered just a little bit more. Good luck to you, Rip. But Dynamite Kid, welcome to the Northwest, you and me, brother.
Thank you, Playboy. It's a pleasure to be with you once again. Rip Oliver, the Clan, they offered the Dynamite Kid lots of money. Well, let me tell you something, Rip. The Playboy has so much more money than you could ever offer. Tonight, all the while I'm in the Northwest, I'll stay with the Playboy. That's it.
Let me tell you something. Dynamite Kid. How does a guy get the name Dynamite Kid? All you got to do is light his fuse and watch what he can do. And you people are going to see what Dynamite can do as a special favor by me, because I invested into the sponsorship tonight just so you people could see him as a favor from the Playboy. I'll tell you something else. Dynamite Kid, I was in Japan with this man, and this man won the World Junior Heavyweight title over in Japan. And you know what he did? He left the belt there in Japan and said there's no competition, and said, here, have a tournament. There's nobody that can beat me for this title. So he's undefeated as the World Junior Heavyweight Champion. And now the World Champion's running from him. Nobody wants to go in that ring with Dynamite Kid, and nobody will want to go against Buddy Rose and the Dynamite Kid when we get together, or when he's alone, or when he's with a team. And you can see Dutch Savage. He came in here before, and he was Mr. Goody Two-Shoes. And he found out there was no competition that way. He went right through everybody, said, there's no competition, brother, and he left. Now he's back because there is some competition, and we're going to show Billy Jack and Kurt Hennig, you don't mess around with Buddy Rose. You don't mess around with the Clan. You don't mess around with Dynamite Kid. The Northwest, watch out.
What Buddy Rose failed to mention, in Japan, prior to the match for the Junior Heavyweight Championship, in an elimination tournament, the Dynamite Kid broke the legs of one of his chiefest opponents, one of his best opponents, broke both legs in the same match. Hurt the man, had him beat, went back after the bell rang, broke the other leg. Then he went in against an inferior opponent and crippled him too, and he left the belt over. They called all the Japanese wrestlers trash. That's the Dynamite Kid for you.
We're going to have some Dynamite tonight. We'll be right back with all that action and the Dynamite after this timeout.
Just for Dad, as advertised on the back page of TV Click this week, only at Tom Peterson's. This Fisher VHS 8-hour video recorder with 8-function remote control, only $4.99. Don't miss it. The last 3 times we sold out. And best of all, it's just for Dad, only $4.99. Plus free membership in Tom Peterson's Movie Club. And you can rent movies like this for only 49 cents a day. Now that's Tom Peterson's.
How would you like to get a special deal just because you're watching television right now? Well, you can with Marv Tonkin Ford's Wrestling Specials. These cars have been discounted below our normal sale prices and will only be announced on Saturday Night Wrestling. Here's this week's specials.
1974 Ford F100 pickup V8 4-speed, great work truck, just $17.99. A 78 Renault Le Car, 2-door sports coupe, 4-cylinder 4-speed, sunroof, just $12.99. A 1974 Ford wagon, very sharp family car, $14.99. A 75 Dart 4-door automatic power steering, air conditioning, runs great, $13.99. A 76 Datsun 610 wagon, 4-cylinder, 4-speed, a great second car, $10.99.
These prices will only last until 6 p.m. Monday, and you won't see or hear about them anywhere else.
But only at Marv Tonkin Ford, so don't miss it.
When it's hot and humid, breaks will cool you down. Cool off. When the heat makes you thirsty, that's the time for break. Cool off with grace. Taste the light, sweet flavor of summer. With a little tingle that's so refreshing. Cool off with grace.
Great. The natural snack.
This Fisher VHS 8-hour video recorder with 8-function remote control, only $4.99. Don't miss it. The last 3 times we sold out.
Here's ring announcer Don Owen.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget the big tremendous card we have here next Tuesday night. So don't miss that one. There's some great matches on there. Also, children will be admitted free of charge next Saturday night if they come with adults. So that'll give the kids a break for their schools out. The next event will be the best 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit. Introducing in this corner the team of the Dynamite Kid and Playboy Buddy Rose. Their opponents in this corner, the team of Kurt Hennig and Billy Jack.
I wonder who the favorite team in this bout
Now,
is.
whoever wins this team match tonight will be matched next Saturday night for the Northwest Championship held by Rip Oliver and the Assassins. So this is showdown night.
Well, there it is. You know,
You keep a close eye, Don.
Putting a block. We're putting a block on it so these guys won't be able to face Oliver and the Clan.
You watch this Dynamite Kid. Keep a close eye on him. He's 5'10", his buddy says. Well, somebody says, well, that's not big. This guy does as much on the bench as Billy Jack does. His size will fool you. Tremendous leg strength and tremendous speed. You're going to see moves out of this guy that you've never seen before in your life. Watch him.
oh, yeah. But what possesses a man to be so vicious to come back and break another guy's leg after the match is already over?
I think it's called sadism. Sadism?
Side headlock by the Dynamite Kid on Kurt Hennig.
Well, he got his introduction to the Pacific Northwest in a heck of a hurry.
Yeah,
Kurt Hennig almost backdropped him out of the ring, folks.
He made the tag on Buddy Rose. He just met the Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion right there.
Don't let that fool you. You remember I told you about this Dynamite Kid. Rose has been trying to explain how vicious he is. You will not understand until you see him in the weeks to come what the man is capable of.
Old Dynamite wasn't ready for that.
How Oliver and the Assassin didn't get him, I'll never know. They should have outbidded Rose. Rose did himself one heck of a favor by signing the kid.
Oh, where'd he go?
Oh, look at this! Rose tried to duplicate the error that Dynamite made by backdropping Henning. Henning leapfrogged to come up, backdrop Buddy Rose.
And Rose makes the tag with Dynamite. Says, wait a minute. I just bottomed out. See what you can do. Dynamite Kid. Oh, reversal. Into the turnbuckle. Another one. Oh. Is that the way they treated him in Japan, Dutch?
I don't think so. I keep telling you, the talent from the Pacific Northwest is capable of going anywhere in the world and selling out. There's an arm drag. Fast arm drag by the kid. Henning's back up. There's a double wrist lock takedown. Flying hit. That's not a flying hit. It's a laying hit. It happened so fast I hardly saw it.
Oh. Well, this is going to be tough to follow.
These guys from the Northwest, that's why the Snookers, the Roses, the Billy Jacks, the Jesse Venturas, the Adrian Adonises, the list goes on and on and on, infinitesimal. They get their start here in the Northwest. We make stars out of them, and then we put them on lend-lease to the Eastern Territories, and we don't see them for quite a while. But remember, they started here.
That's right. Oh, there was
fast reversal.
Yeah, by the Dynamite Kid into a hammerlock. Now he's got Hennig. Oh, forearm side of Hennig's face. He's going to go into the turnbuckle. Cut part of his shoulder and part of his neck on that one. Oh, that was right into Rose's knee. Now they're going to do a number on Hennig. That's what you call making a tag.
Oh, Rose just kicked him right with the laces and everything, right smack on the forehead.
Oh,
the reason it was legal, he hit him with the shin rather than the foot. Try for a pin.
Wait till this Dynamite Kid meets up with Billy Jack, too. I'm anxious to see that. Rose going to go for a suplex. He's got it. Can he bring it over?
And he does. Gets out of the way, too, nicely. Didn't take Kurt's body weight on that one. There's a try for a pin by the Playboy. We have a 2 count, and Henning comes out of it.
Rose makes the tag with the Kid.
There's a try for an elbow right across the jaw area. I think he got a little bit of his throat on that one.
Yeah, I think he did.
Dynamite picks Henning up. There's another inside suplex. Fast, quick. Extremely quick suplex. Try for a pin. No, Henning kicked out.
Oh, in the nick of time, too. I've never seen a suplex that fast. A right uppercut by Dynamite Kid. Oh, now Rose is going to work on Hennig over on top rope. Look at that.
Got to keep your eye on Buddy all the time. There, outside, coming at you. Dynamite grabs the referee to divert him.
Here comes Billy Jack.
I'll have none of that.
Well, Billy Jack came to Hennig's rescue there, and Rose backed off very quickly. Well, Dynamite's got Hennig by the hair a little bit. Here comes the right forearm. Smash to the back. Another smash to the back of the neck on that one. Oh, man. Hey, he makes the tag with Rose.
Really dying to get in that ring.
Oh, he is.
Kurt taking an awful lot of abuse from Rose and the Dynamite Kid. Coming straight at you. That's what a back... Oh, what a move! Victory roll. Dynamite's in the ring like a shot. Thumps Henning on top of the head. Extremely quick, extremely agile.
Oh, his timing was beautiful on that one.
Rose just threw a kick at Billy Jack, and all it did was get him mad.
I think Rose hurt his foot, I think.
He's not going to try to suplex him out of the ring. No, he isn't. Henning's got him up for there it is.
Oh.
Henning took some of that blow, Don.
Yeah, he did. Took it on his left side there, left shoulder. Henning's trying to get over to make the tag with Billy Jack. Billy's weak. I think he's going to do it. He did it! Billy Jack! Billy's
His
in.
knee is mattering a pistol. Rose can't get in there. Billy kicks him, thumps him a couple of times. Rose in past the Dynamite Kid.
What's that kid doing?
He's thumping away on Henning. Billy can't see him.
Oh, we'd have had a pin there. That guy's crazy. Oh, hey, welcome to Billy Jack country. Look at that. I don't think a tag was made, was it?
Billy Jack almost disemboweled in that one. Left hand hook. Flat of the arm. Arm whip all the way across the ring. Billy Jack going up for a high monkey flip. Oh! He almost did a 1.5. The kid doesn't know where he is. Oh! Smash by the head by Billy Jack into the corner.
What a vicious smash that was.
There's a reversal. The kid tries for a slam, short slam. Kid going up to the top rope. Billy Jack trying to come to his senses. There's a drop kick.
Boy, he really nailed him.
A nip up after a drop kick from the top rope.
He really nailed Billy on that one. I think he caught him right on the jaw, Dutch.
There's a short slam again. No, it's something different.
Oh.
Standing pile driver, the hard way.
That may be it.
There's your first fall. Dynamite Kid and Playboy Buddy Rose. What he said about Dynamite.
That's really
There you go.
Pile driver, the hands of the Dynamite Kid on Billy Jack. We'll be back with our second fall right after we give you a little rundown on some action going on in the Pacific Northwest. And when professional wrestling does come to your area, take the whole family out and really enjoy.
Yeah, tomorrow over in Vancouver, Washington, Evergreen High School Gym, big cage match over there for the Evergreen Little League. Bob Clever's going to have tickets on sale at the door tomorrow night. And Tuesday night we have the Portland Special.
No, Monday night we're off. Tuesday night's the Portland Special. And Wednesday night we're going to be in Seattle. And Thursday we're going to be in Salem. Friday got a big one down at the Lane County Fairgrounds in Eugene. Saturday, you heard about that Portland match next Saturday. You want to make plans, be here for that one. And next Sunday we're going to be in Winlock, Washington, and Tacoma. It'll be a double action there, right, Dutch?
Right.
Okay.
I was standing here relaxing. You caught me off guard.
All right, caught you with the microphone down.
Standing here staring at my daughter.
I don't blame you.
My wife over there.
Hey, we're going to be back with some more action. In fact, we've got the second fall coming up. We've got some exciting interviews coming up.
You betcha.
Oh, my word. Yeah, don't go away. We'll be back with all that after this time out.
You got him again Tuesday night.
Wow. I'll tell you what, I haven't seen a man move like that. Since I've been in professional wrestling, I've wrestled all kinds of people. Short, tall, fat, skinny, quick. This guy's got everything wrapped up in one package. He is dynamite. I will give him that. Tuesday night now. It's like I don't have enough on my mind. Tuesday night, somehow, Rose got, and I've got to put my title up against Rose on a Tuesday special here in Portland. That's fine. I can't wait to have that match with you, Rose, because everything that's happened here, I know you want it, I know I want it, and I know the people want it. I've got to prove to myself, and I've got to prove to the people that I am the Pacific North Heavyweight Champion, and that I'm going to keep that belt. Billy Jack has got another big match that night, which he's real excited about, and that is going to be a barn burner himself. I'll let him tell you about it.
Yeah, Dutch, since, I lost $1,000 to Oliver, now Don Owens has promised me this Tuesday, Oliver and I can go head-to-head right here at the Portland Sports Arena this Tuesday. You all back me up, right on, huh? Now, Buddy Rose, you got the Dynamite Kid in here. I tell you what, my neck's about 3 inches smaller now, but brother, we got 2 more falls to go. I'm like a Timex watch, right, Dutch? We take a tick and keep on licking. We keep on coming.
He takes a licking and keeps on ticking. I think he got that backwards. They're awful mad. They're hyper. Don, we're going to take it back to you.
He wants to find out what makes the Dynamite Kid tick, and we may just do that in the second fall coming up. We'll be right back with all the action after this timeout.
Just
before the bell even rang, they were at it in the ring. Sandy Barr rang the bell. Rose got an altercation with the referee verbally. Nothing outstanding, nothing physical. Dynamite Kid just dropped an elbow on Billy Jack, trying to finish him off. Look at that! Look how high in the air he catapulted that kid off of him. I'm not talking about a child, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about the Dynamite Kid.
He just about landed on Sandy Bar over there. Notice the kid is shirtless now.
Kurt Hennig, when he came up for his interview, he couldn't talk about anything else about Dynamite. He gave him his best backdrop, a couple of good hard shots. Dynamite just come up looking him right in the eye. Hennig couldn't believe it.
Well, I don't think that Billy Jack or Kurt Hennig were quite knew what they were going to be up against with the Dynamite Kid, but by the same token, the Dynamite didn't know exactly what he was going to be up against with Billy Jack and Kurt Hennig.
Look at Rose. He's really cheering Dynamite on over there in the corner. Rose looks like a symphony leader, and Dynamite's the orchestra. They're correlating it very well. Rose knew just what he was doing when he offered all that money to the kid.
Well, if I had that much money wrapped up in anything, I'd be cheering for it, too. Buddy Rose knows how to make money talk. He knows how to make it yell. I wish mine could do that. Mine has laryngitis.
You people don't forget, you can come down here every Saturday night. Be guests of KPTV. See yourself on television the following. Excuse me. There's a knee drop by Buddy Rose on Billy Jack. Come on down on a Saturday night. The show is taped at 8:30. You see it at 11 o'clock. So be here at the Sports Arena. Go home and watch yourself on TV. Compliments. KPTV, Channel 12, Portland, Oregon. The finest wrestling program in the world.
You got that right. Hennig's trying to reach over, but it's too far away from Billy Jack to make the tag.
Rose digging in the tights, always looking for the advantage. He's got a chin lock from the reverse side sitting down on Billy Jack, and I think Billy Jack's getting a little tired of this.
Uh-oh. Billy's going to get up.
He's crotched Rose, put him up on his shoulder in a fireman's carry. There comes the kid in on a judo chop. Hard judo chop on Rose's orders.
Now, he's so fast, he can move in and do all that damage before the referee can even try to stop him.
They're still working on that neck area. You remember in the first fall, they tried to put Billy away. That unusual pile driver of the Dynamite Kid. Billy's got Rose up in the air like a baby. Tried for a backbreaker, a little weak. Buddy tags the Dynamite Kid in. There's a headbutt by the kid. Heavy scar tissue on the kid's forehead. Another headbutt by the Dynamite Kid on Billy Jack. Chop! You can hear that all the way up here.
You bet. Dynamite Kid made a statement a while back after he had torn Japan apart.
Dynamite's going up on the second rope. Knee drop right back in the sternum bone. That's the bone right between your both pectoral muscles, that big bone down the middle of your chest. Hit him right in the sternum with the point of that knee. Go ahead, Don.
Boy, I see what they mean. This guy's got a license to fly. He said that, you know, he's been the top drawing card all over Canada and all over the world, for that matter. And he said that he's going to do the same thing with his American opponents that he did with his Japanese opponents. Everybody's going to take a back seat to the Dynamite Kid.
I think he better pack a lunch, because I think it may take him all day.
Yeah. Oh, right into Rose's knee.
Well, the teamwork's already started on Rose and Dynamite's Kid, doubling up, using their heads, keeping Billy Jack on this side of the ring away from any possibility of a tag to Kurt Hennig on the far side of the ring. Hard chop by the kid on Billy Jack.
Billy's really dazed.
He gives him a thump behind the ear for good measure. Kurt trying to come in. Buddy Rose tries for a roll up the reverse side on Billy Jack. There's a try for a pin. 1, 2. Billy pushes him off.
He about threw Rose into that bottom rope.
There's a solid right hand by Billy Jack in the midsection of Buddy Rose. Another solid right hand on the kid as he just walked right into it. Forearm smash to the back of the Dynamite Kid. There's a kick by the kid in the ribs on Billy Jack. The crowd going crazy.
Another right hand. Another one on the back of Billy Jack's head. Right on his neck. Now, here comes Billy Jack back with a right hand. And the Dynamite Kid makes the tag. Rose coming in. Elbow on the back of the neck. Billy Jack just about made the tag. Just about did. He did. He made the tag. Rose, oh, I thought he did.
Well, I thought he did
Looked
too,
like
but evidently not. Referee Sandy Barr waving him off.
Well, it looked like they must have just missed. Obviously, they did.
Can you imagine the first live wrestling match my daughter's ever seen, and she gets to see this type of main event and sell out any arena in the United States of America?
Look out, here comes the kid.
Dynamite. Billy Jack just made the tag on Kurt Hennig, and Sandy Barr's back was turned. I thought so, but I didn't see it.
Oh, Barr didn't see the tag made.
Buddy Rose snap-marrying Billy off the top rope into the ring. Dynamite Kid in the ring illegally. Barr didn't see that either.
Oh, this guy is, he's really vicious, this Dynamite Kid. He does explode, whether his fuse is lit or not. Oh.
Right hand, right hand. They're changing him. There's a snapmare.
Oh, he's going back to that front chin lock.
I like that snapmare. You gave the hold a new twist. It's a flying mare, but I like snapmare. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's rather
it
snappy.
did kind of snap, didn't it? Huh?
Yeah, it's snappy, snappy. There's a spectator at ringside.
Oh, Rose just...
There's a man weighs 120 pounds, soaking wet, challenging Buddy Rose with a cigarette in his hand.
Rose got rid of him with his foot.
He's lucky he didn't have that cigarette crammed in his ear. He'd been blowing smoke out through his toes.
Meanwhile, they're both, the kids really got Billy Jack dazed.
That's what happened. Look at that. Look at that. I threw him off like a garbage bag.
230 pounds just being thrown off like that.
Billy, unusually strong, less than a year in the business. He's taking an awful lot of punishment. He's very phenomenally strong, ladies and gentlemen. That makes up for his lack of knowledge. You'll find out once they ignite the spark. When Billy gets mad, I don't care how much you beat on him. You're going to pay the price sooner or later. There's a try for a pin by Buddy Rose. We have a 1-2, and we almost had a fall.
You bet. Almost had the entire match right there. This is one of the most exciting matches that I've seen since I've been here, Douglas. This is Action City. He makes a tag with Kurt Hennig. Hennig is in. Look at Hennig. He's going to unload all over Playboy Buddy Rose, and he does. He whips him into the turnbuckle. Airborne. Ooh.
Airborne. He came down with ice on him.
That's a body slam. Oh,
Kurt Hennig's going up. If he drop kicks Rose, he may have to kill him. He does.
He got it.
Oh, my goodness. Dynamite tries to come in, takes a terrible spill.
Dynamite Kid tried to come off that top rope.
We're all even in a fall of feast. I wonder if Rose was hurt on that one.
He tripped and fell. I think Rose caught most of that on his shoulder.
Don't go away. We're going to be talking to Rip Oliver and the Assassin.
Yeah, right after this timeout. Oh, my word. Place is going crazy.
Even at Tom Peterson's, where
champions have been for quite some time now, Rip Oliver and the Assassin.
The remainder of the clan still here, baby. Still got the belts. Now he got this pencil neck geek promoter, Don Owens, says he's going to go and let all the kids come in free. Well, I think any kid that comes in should have to pay to see the talent like the Rip Oliver and his clan. Buddy Rose got him a good partner. Look like they're doing real good. I'm proud of the man. I'm still looking for the third member of my clan too, baby. Don Owens comes up and he tells me, says, Rip Oliver, the winner of this match tonight, whether it's Buddy Rose and Dynamite Kid or Kurt Hennig and Billy Jack, the winner of the bout gets a title shot. Well, I think the winner of the bout deserves a title shot, and we're not closet champions. I proved it in the past, Savage. Anytime somebody wants a title shot with us, the Assassin and myself has always put the belts on the line. We don't run from nobody. We don't hide from nobody. And there's got a lot of dues that's going to have to be paid. There's more excitement here in the Northwest right now. Buddy Rose and his new member of his army, Rip Oliver, want to remember the remainder of his clan, the Assassin. There's a lot of action going on, and there's going to be a lot more going on. Let me tell you, baby, Assassin and myself has held these belts for 9 months. No one has taken them away from us, and no one's going to take them away from us. So whoever the winner is tonight, when you go for a title shot with Assassin and myself, baby, be prepared for the worst, because I don't back down easy, and I don't back down for nobody, baby. So, Buddy Rose, Dynamite Kid, if y'all come out on top tonight, you get a title shot. Billy Jack, Kurt Hennig, you get a title shot. It's ever who the winner is, Dono, and says we have to put the belts on the line, so we will put the belts on the line to anybody. It don't matter who it is.
Like Oliver said, if the World Tag Team Champions had any guts, they'd come and face Rip Oliver and the Assassin. We are the greatest tag team. We defended these belts against the greatest wrestlers in the Pacific Northwest. When you look at Oliver, you look at the Assassin, you're looking at the greatest wrestlers, Daddy. It all boils down to this. I've seen Rip Oliver and Billy Jack get down like junkyard dogs all over the Pacific Northwest, in Salem, in Eugene, everywhere. They've got down, they've beat each other's brains out. But when it all ended, you always see Rip Oliver with his head up high and looking at me and telling me, Assassin, that's the way you gotta do it, brother. That's the way the clan stays number one, and that's the way the clan will remain number one. You look at Rip Oliver, you look at the Assassin, you're looking at the greatest tag team in the Pacific Northwest, baby.
Get a good look at the back of this shirt. It says Oliver's clan is number one. Oliver's clan will remain number one, and I will find me another partner. Good luck to you, Buddy Rose and Dynamite Kid. You win, you get a title shot.
Okay, we're going to take it right back out to the ring for the third fall action. Go ahead and ring that bell for the third fall. Get the people out here. If I can just get from my director how much time we've got left in this bout, we'll relay it on out to the ring there. Okay, when the bell rings, we're going to have 13 minutes remaining in about 13 minutes. Thank you, Mr. Butler. Sometimes we get a little discombobbled up here with folks and everybody being around the crow's nest, and the director out in the truck has to watch the monitors in the truck, and he can't see what we're doing. No fault of his. We just got messed up that time. And I'm blaming it all on Don Koss. Did I thank you for my nice birthday present? You brought me that nice KRDR hat and that mug and everything, and a nice card and everything. And you're a neat guy, Don Koss.
As long as I bring it over.
Just keep them coming. Third and deciding fall. Don, take it.
May not be aware of is that you saw the Dynamite Kid and Playboy Buddy Rose standing out there in the ring. They were not early arrivals back to the ring. They never left the ring after that second fall. They stayed where this place was absolutely Pandemonium City. People were ringing that ring during that last match and afterwards. I don't know if they could have gotten out of there if they wanted to, but it took Buddy Rose a while to recover from that drop kick off the top rope by Kurt Hennig, and they never left.
Buddy was extremely fortunate that he wasn't turned sideways and it caught those feet on the side of his neck like it happened to him before.
Right.
He caught the full blunt of that blow right in the chest area. He was extremely lucky.
I don't know what's going on out there right now. But they're trying to figure out who's supposed to be out there first, and it's Rose and Hennig. This is it. Whoever wins this one tonight will face the Assassin and Rip Oliver in a tag team title match next Saturday night right here. Now, we don't know if that's going to be on television, so make your plans now to be here at the Portland Sports Arena next Saturday night. Oh, great move by Northwest Heavyweight Champion Hennig to a head scissors on Playboy Buddy Rose. Oh, he's got that one.
He's horsing on it.
Rose is going to try to...
We're being directed by Dick Butler tonight. Who's the masked man on the camera over to my right, number 2? We have the masked
yes.
cameraman tonight. Dun, dun, dun.
The mystery cameraman.
Laura, our director, is beautiful as ever. And our handsome red-headed cameraman on number 1. Bill Campbell's on 2. Who's that on number 1? Tom Goody on number 1. What a team, what a team. KPTV Channel 12. Portland Wrestling.
That's number 1. Look at that. He's got that thing locked in this. Oh, Rose did kick out. He's right back in it.
Right back in it again. You know, a lot of times as an individual, just mentioning the mere mention of the man's name, Tom Peterson, you can't give that guy enough credit. People don't realize how much money he turns over to charities and everything else during the year. He's just not a businessman, part of the Portland community, a part of the Pacific Northwest. Tom Peterson is a gentleman of true form, and when I look at him and how long he's been faithful to us, hard right hand by Henning, it amazes me, and he never changes. He's a heck of a guy. Yeah, never change. Always has a smile. Always has a good word for everybody.
He is. He's a gentleman in the nth degree. Proud to have known Tom over many moons. Hey, we got a
big Billy Jack. All you can see is his legs in the camera. Kurt Hennings, the young gentleman, on a mat in red tights with the headlock on Playboy Buddy Rose. Rose trying to reach for his corner for a tag. Dynamite Kid, and thus he did.
Hennig was worth ready.
And Kurt unceremoniously wrapped a headlock on the Dynamite Kid, immediately took him over. There's a wide angle shot. Rose still in a bit of pain. Dynamite tries to shoot Henning off in the far ropes. Coming at you. There's a tackle by Henning. Dynamite tries for a hip lock. Kurt reverses the hip lock. Takes him down. Side headlock. Rolls him over. Has the same hold back again.
A lot of those fancy moves that the Dynamite Kid is trying to pull off just are not happening.
I'd like to have a team like Billy Jack and Kurt Hennig.
Oh.
Own a stable of them. Or a team like Buddy Rose, the Dynamite Kid. Rip Oliver, the Assassin. Al Madrill, Brian Adidas. The Samoans, Ron Ritchie, Chris Colt. Not to mention one of our veterans, all-time great, Stan Stasiak. There's a try for a goal behind by Rose. He tried to slam. Turn around, ran into a right hand. He met a boot by Billy Jack when he came into the ring. Here's an arm. Ooh! Hard arm whip. He picks him up. Oh, he slammed him on his shoulder. There's a try for the full action.
Here comes that Dynamite Kid in there again.
He raked Billy extremely hard across the facial area. Rose is holding Billy Jack. There's a drop kick. Oh! The Dynamite Kid knocks Buddy Rose flat on his back. There's a sugar hole by Billy Jack.
He got it.
He got it. The winners of the bout, Kurt Hennig and Billy Jack. They'll face Rip Oliver and the Assassin for the title next Saturday here at the Portland Sports Arena. Woo!
Was that something else?
Look at the fans are exuberant. They're rushing the ring. Look at this!
Oh, hey, the Dynamite Kid's unloading.
Dynamite Kid just took a shot at Playboy Buddy Rose. We keep the camera on the ring. He hit Buddy Rose again. Buddy Rose gives Dynamite Kid some punishment in return. He's hollering for Rip Oliver and the Assassin. They were coming up here for an interview. They're heading for the ring.
I don't think this
Rip Oliver and the Assassin are going to try to beat up on the Dynamite Kid. But they grab Buddy Rose.
Oh, what a
all three of them are working Buddy Rose over. Billy Jack and Kurt Hennig is standing there watching 3 men work on 2. They don't know what to do. They're getting out of there. Look at this. Oliver and the Assassin holding Buddy Rose. The Dynamite Kid just punishing and punishing and punishing Rose. What a turn of events. Now Oliver and the Assassin turn on Billy Jack.
What a weird turn of events.
And Kurt Hennig, what's going on? Pandemonium.
Oh, we've got to fight down here.
They've busted up. They've cut Rose up severely. They're going to work him over. Oh, all 3 of them. Now they just rake Sandy. That's gone too far.
Yeah, they hit Sandy Barr.
There's a body slam by Rip Oliver. Rose bleeding profusely
Dynamite
about
Kid,
the head. They're setting him up. Dynamite Kid's coming off the top rope. Oh, my goodness. Headbutted. There comes Billy Jack back into the ring to help out Rose. There's Kurt Hennig helping out Buddy Rose, if you can believe this. Kurt Hennig and Billy Jack helping out Playboy Buddy Rose.
What a weird thing has happened down here.
Vicious move by the Klan.
I don't think that's what Buddy Rose had intended when he made that $15,000 investment.
I can't believe it. Dynamite Kid turned against Buddy Rose, who brought him in here. Oliver and the Assassin. I should have known better. Rose cut very badly in the head and face area.
Kurt Hennig and Billy Jack. Now that means that Hennig and Billy Jack are going to meet Rip Oliver and the Assassin
next Saturday night here. I can't believe the turn of events here tonight, folks. Don't go away.
Oh, boy, we'll be back with more interviews and who knows what after this time out.
Just for Dad, as advertised on the back page of TV Click this week, only at Tom Peterson's. This Fisher VHS 8-hour video recorder with 8...
What I just saw, 3 guys, I don't mind 2-on-1, but 3 guys on one, it's unbelievable.
Dynamite Kid, will you tell him, baby?
Let me tell you something, Dutch Savage. Buddy Rose, you paid me money to be on a winning team. You lost both falls. You're no good. You never was any good. And now I am with Oliver's clan. I'm in the clan. Money talks. Lean, mean, fighting machine. I'm with the clan. I'm staying with the clan. I'm making big money. You can go on your own leave. Leave the Northwest. You are finished.
Get a look at the back of it, Rose. Number 1, Oliver's clan, baby. You pulled a slick with her, but you see who's laying in the ring. Dynamite Kid, brother, I'm proud to have you as a member of my clan. I've been waiting a long time since the Sheik left, and I got one of the best men there ever could be, buddy.
Hey, Buddy Rose, you got exactly what you deserve. You try to double-cross the clan, brother.
Look at him laying out there in that blood. Let me tell you something. Kurt Hennig and Billy Jack beat you tonight. So next Saturday night, the Oliver clan is all stone again, and we will put our belts on the line. And Billy Jack Tuesday night, baby, then you're getting down. Look at Rose out there right now. Is the clan strong as it's ever been?
Oliver!
Nothing.
Oliver!
My kid.
Oliver, why are you doing this? You're doing this to me!
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're done. We're going to get out of here. We're going to get...
No, just like I said, money talks, buddy.
Buddy Rose just viciously triple-crossed by the Dynamite Kid, the Assassin, and Rip Oliver. The man that Buddy Rose brought in, the Dynamite Kid, was the 3rd man in that ring against these 3 guys. Next Saturday night, Don, Kurt Hennig and Billy Jack against Rip Oliver and the Assassin for the title. Don, take us home.
Find your new partner, Rose.
I don't know if I can take us home with all this going on. Well, he certainly seems to fit the clan, that's for sure.
Unbelievable. I couldn't believe that was happening. I don't mind 2 guys against 1, but when 3 guys beat on 1 man, even Buddy Rose, I don't condone that. Rose is all of his technology in doing this and all of his viciousness and everything has paid him back triple fold, and it backfired on him. Now he's got Oliver, Dynamite Kid, and the Assassin to contend with. Don, there's going to be a hot time in the old town this week. I got a feeling.
Well, next Saturday night, make your plans. Be here at the Portland Sports Arena. We thank you so much for joining us tonight. Boy, what a wild night of action this has been. This is Don Cost and Dutch Savage saying so long. See you next Saturday night on Portland Wrestling from Portland Sports Arena. This has been Portland Wrestling, brought to you in part by Miller Meister Brown. Tastes as good as Budweiser at a better price. By Marv Tonkin's Metro Mitsubishi, 118th and Northeast Halsey. Marv Tonkin Ford, 122nd and Northeast Halsey. And by Tom Peterson's with 2 great stores at 82nd and Southeast Foster Road.
Stay tuned next for Kung Fu.